Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Big Ball Shooting. So I know I said I was gonna post another video a couple days ago of me at the range, but that video kind of sucked, so I said I wasn't gonna put it up. But I got another video here today. Now, if you've been following me from Big Ball Vlogs, you know I never do unboxings. I never do unboxings. And the reason I never do unboxings is because personally, I don't care about unboxings. I don't care about the box or the packaging. I only care about what comes in the packaging. But I know there's probably a group of people out there with a fetish for unboxing, and the guys who do unboxings feed that fetish by crinkling the plastic and showing you the box from all different angles. Today, I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to break those rules. And today, I am going to do an unboxing. And the reason I'm going to do an unboxing is because I never try to do anybody else's stuff, but I think this is probably going to be closer to it first, because I did a lot of looking online before I made this purchase, and I could not find any freaking reviews or details about the specific item that I'm about to show you. There's other reviews out there, but not about the specific item that I'm about to show you. Let's get into the unboxing of the SIG P320 NRS. So if you don't know what, actually this is the RX NRS. So if you don't know what the NRS stands for, that stands for no rear sight. Let's get that back focused. This is the SIG P320 RX version with the Romeo red dot sight. So when we open the box, let's take a look at what comes inside the box. You have a SIG Sauer operations manual. You have some more SIG Sauer information there on their ammo. You get a SIG Sauer decal, some information about joining the NRA, which I am already a member of, a manual for the Romeo red dot sight. Here inside this package, I have a battery for the Romeo, as well as what looks like a cleaning cloth, and it feels like there's something else inside of that. So we got a cleaning cloth, and inside that cleaning cloth I do have an adjustment screwdriver. It's got a little thing for it. It's got a little slide right here, I'm not sure what that's for. Okay, so it's got a, looks like a flathead screwdriver adjustment tool by sliding it that way. I'm not sure what that plastic thing is for. I gotta take this out and see what it's for. And then you got your flathead screwdriver here for adjusting the actual windage and elevation. And then you have a Allen key for, I guess, removing the Romeo from this slide. I'll just leave that to the side for a minute. Looks like the battery is a CR1632. It's a smaller button cell. Man, this thing is not on automatic focus, so I always gotta constantly focus this thing myself. There we have a lock and key. Decent lock, not an El Cheapo lock. Made in China. Looks like a decent key. Sometimes these can be very cheap. You can feel like you can almost break it. This feels more solid, more like a master lock, I guess. It's some of the better locks that I've seen. I've got one, what is this? 15 round magazine. And lastly, not least, we have the SIG P320. There's nothing else. The foam does not pop out. So let's get this out and take a look at it. Alright, there she is. So this is a two-tone version. And as I stated before, this is the no rear sight version. So you do have a suppressor height front sight. And the reason this does not have a rear sight, and the only reason that I bought this is because the Romeo itself is notched for your rear sight. If this were any other red dot that didn't have a notch in it, I would have went for the rear sight version. But because it did not come with the rear sight, it was $200 less than the P320 with the rear sight, which it moves the Romeo a little bit further forward, and it has a suppressor height rear sight in the back. It may have also had night sights, like tritium night sights in it, but again, I didn't need them. Don't use the ones that are on my Glock. I rarely use them, so I thought, why spend the extra 200 bucks? Now, what I am going to do is, just because I'm always a little bit worried about maybe knocking this off or knocking it off center or something like that, or just say somehow it got knocked off of the slide, I don't like being left without any iron sights. If you heard me in some of my AR videos, I'm a fan of iron sights and I don't really like red dots, but in this situation I was thinking about getting a red dot, and this whole package here cost about the same amount as me modifying my Glock 19. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some guys that I know that have access to some machining equipment to notch this or dovetail this for a rear sight, but I'm going to put it in front of the Romeo. So that way I'll have a suppressor height rear sight in front of the Romeo, which should co-witness with the notch in the back and give me a co-witness sight picture that I don't have to rely on the Romeo having, you know, battery burn down. So what I've read about this and what I've seen so far is that the Romeo itself, which I don't have the battery in, as you just saw, is still in the, let's see if it actually turns on. Does not use a battery in it. The Romeo is motion operated, so apparently it will shut off when it's sitting still, and it will come back on, I guess, once you move the gun. Not sure how that will work if I decide to carry this. Whether or not me actually just moving around will activate the Romeo, which will cause the battery to die down. I forgot to tell you that it also came with, you know, this, of course, the 16-round magazine or 15-round magazine inside the grip itself. But like I said, I don't want to rely on the red dot optic. I just wanted to try red dot optics. I've been wanting one for a while, and this just seemed like a good deal. I got this for about $6 and change. I think I got it for like $660, $670. When I looked at modifying my Glock 19, you got the slide modification, which might cost you about, you know, $2 to $3. And then a decent optics, another $2, that's like $5, right? So I figured, hey, why not throw about another 100 and change in and get yourself a decent, a full pistol for that cost. These guns have been updated and they are safe now. Again, for the price and the fact that I got the Romeo, which costs about 300 bucks, that means the SIG itself was about 300 bucks. I could not let that pass. Even at like 500, so let's say I can get a burst fast fire for like what, 100, 200 and change. You know, that's still a $500+ gun. So I just thought, like I said, I'll go with it. Now, I am a Glock guy, you guys know it. I've been dealing with Glocks for a while now, so I'm probably gonna have to get used to this. So that way, yeah, I don't know if I can get the sight picture there, but I'm probably have to get used to the sight picture because this is not the greatest notch for lining up the front and rear sight. But again, with this red dot on it, I'm thinking that they're almost not expecting you to use the sights, the iron sights, but more the red dot. But it is possible to line up the front sight with a little notch in the back. The only thing that I think that I am going to do with this, just to make a sight acquisition a little bit faster, is I am going to go in my daughter's room and grab some bright red or some bright white fingernail polish. I don't know if you guys know about this little hack, but if you got blacked out sights, if you don't like them blacked out, I used to do it with my revolvers. Go get some bright red or green or orange, some bright enamel fingernail polish from your daughter or wife, and then just paint the back of that, and you got a nice bright colorful front sight. And I probably will just draw or somehow notch this, probably get those guys that I told you about with the machine to give me like a nice little notch right down the middle of the rear sight, so that I can paint that white, and then I'll have a white on white line up, so it'll be easier to line those things up. It's probably only the modification I'll probably do to this, and then I'm going to take it to the range and just run rounds through it. I'm forgetting this thing is not on automatic focus. Shit, probably the first time I run this out, I might try to run 300 rounds through it and see how it performs. I will not again be doing any drop tests. I trust that 6 Hour has fixed or made the modifications to make this safe. Camera's moving. Sorry. Machining on this, I think it's beautiful. I love it. These front little serrations really got a little bit of bite to them. But yeah, stay tuned for the next video where I take this thing to the range and put some rounds to it. I will talk to you later. Bye.